Hello and welcome to this tutorial of the next page of your NEA, which is design ideas. It's actually the next few pages of your NEA. A quick recap on what we've done so far. By now you should have completed 4 or 5 pages of background research worth 10 marks, and also got your design brief and specification worth another 10 marks. If you need to improve it, get on with that as a priority. We're now ready to start looking at the work of other people and how we can use that to generate our own design concepts. This is worth a full 20 marks, and it's going to be 2 to 3 pages of work most likely, so it's a really important section. If we look at the top mark band here for section C, which is generating design ideas, it says you need imaginative, creative and innovative ideas generated, fully avoiding design fixation. That means getting fixed on one idea. Full consideration of functionality, aesthetics and innovation. Ideas have been generated that take full account of ongoing investigations. There's extensive experimentation and a wide range of techniques are used, and you've got different design strategies. What does all that mean in plain English? So basically, to try and get into this top mark band, you need to sketch, model and communicate a wide variety of creative designs that clearly relate to the findings of your research. You need to show a variety of presentation methods and techniques and take risks. That's what we have to do. So I will encourage you to watch this video in your own time. This guy, Jim, made a thing. He has this great tutorial on how you can take images from other designers and then rapidly sketch. Okay, he has this concept of sketching once a minute. So I'd encourage you to watch that tutorial in your own time. Now, I would start out with a full page or 2 pages of initial concepts. Now, these can be roughly drawn. They can be quickly drawn. They don't need to look great. Okay, the idea is you start with an initial concepts page where you just dump in loads of ideas quickly onto the page. Where can you get inspiration from? Well, take existing products. Yeah, you could get a load of images and include them on the page itself, and just modify, elaborate, develop what exists already. It could be images from nature or perhaps architecture. So find images particularly that relate to the work of others that you've already investigated, and then quickly, rapidly sketch one a minute. Okay, don't reject any ideas at this stage. Just get them down. Okay, because you want to maximize your marks for variety of ideas here. Once you've done that, you can then do a proper design ideas page later. So I'd have this page scanned in, and then maybe the following week I choose my favorite ideas, I iterate them more, and I improve on my graphical presentation. At this stage, I'm starting to get more marks for the variety of techniques used. So, for example, colour, thick lines, annotations. What makes this great is that there's multiple ideas showing lots of variety. There's good technique in here, isometric drawing helps communicate. There's colour and shading to make it look more realistic. Thick outlines to make the main ideas stand out. Detailed annotations to explain design features. The thing with annotations is they should explain things that maybe aren't so clear in the sketch. They can also be for strengths and weaknesses. And then certain design features might be exploded or zoomed in. Okay, that would be a top design ideas page. So just to repeat, go quickly to begin, get loads of ideas down. I'd aim for about 10. The following week you can choose your preferred ones and start really showing your graphical drawing techniques to maximize marks for the techniques you're using. If you look at this student examples, this student was designing sort of bird feeder concepts. How many marks would you give that? I'll let you pause it and consider that yourself. Here's another one. Again, you can pause it, consider how many marks you'd give that. And then later in the process you'll evaluate. And the idea here is you use your specification and stakeholder feedback to come to a judgment. So this student has got text all over his sketches where he's annotated. He's copied his specification from earlier, and he's just ticked the points he thinks he's met. He's also got some stakeholder feedback where he's got questions and their responses about these ideas he's sketched. So that will happen later in the process. So what do you need to do? Find images of existing products, the work of others and architects that inspire you. Start quickly with freehand sketching so you get many ideas rapidly. Let one idea lead to another with variation and iterations. Aim for about 10 rapid freehand sketches. Once you've got those sketches down, later you can produce a page of refined sketches. Sorry, there's a typo. That should say refined sketches. And that's where you add shading, thick and thin line, and colour. Annotate your ideas to communicate function and design features. And then you can scan and put them in to your work and evaluate with your specification and client input. Some do's: include pictures of what inspire you, come up with many ideas as possible, maybe 4 to 5 ideas per page, and I'd expect maybe 2 or 3 pages. Be creative and innovative, use a variety of sketching and rendering techniques, annotate and evaluate your ideas so that you can fully communicate how they work and get client input and opinions. Don't, please, whatever you do, reject any ideas at this stage. Just put it all in. Don't fixate on just one idea, and don't ignore the research of your client needs. Best of luck, guys.